Hello everybody, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be going over the best bike setup I found. I actually made it, but I had to do quite a bit of things, so I'd say I found it. But it's for Motocross, and then I have a Supercross one for you guys. But basically, I'll just be sharing the setup with you guys. I'll show you guys a race and kind of go over what it does well, and then kind of talk about the Supercross one and what the Supercross one does well. Just a reminder, if you guys like the video, go ahead, leave a like, consider subscribing as well. Go check the past content on the channel. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. Let's hop right into it. So with the Motocross setup, it's 1.51 gallons of gas. And by the way, before we get any further, go to your settings, go to the miscellaneous tab. You see input 2, 3, graphics, miscellaneous, MISC. Go to that. See where it says US or metric or UK, whatever you're on, go to US for this, and then go to garage, and then you'll have my stuff. 1.51 gallons of gas, 80 tires on the front. I know 90s work well as well, but I just prefer the 80s for motocross. And then 110s. I know this is a little different. You could switch it to 120s if you'd like. And then I have the 20 right there, and I'm actually going to put the default up. So the default's in red and my stuff's in the black. Suspension, my stuff is 27, 14, 14, 7, 100. So I've actually worked up a little bit, and the stock front spring is fine. And then went up here as well to 308, 7, 2.5 instead of just 2 1/4, 12 clicks, and then 8 millimeters. I'm pretty sure that stays the same. And then drivetrains, stock, others, I have everything changed here. Fork offset to the 23, 8, 4, and 154. I personally like it. It works with how I play the game. Now let's go over what the motocross setup does well in the race that I was in. The things it was doing well, it was staying really planted. I know it's a stock track, so there's not that much roughness, but that's what's so sick about the setup is you could use it anywhere and it works fine. Roughness, you can probably soften up a little bit to your liking. I recommend messing with those preloads. Just on the stock track like club, then it'll be just fine. I promise you that. Basically, what it did well is it landed on flat really nicely. I realized that scrubbed so well. I loved the way that the tires and suspension left the lips of the jumps. And then I was able to nail those whoops. I tripled those whoops like every freaking lap. It was kind of nice. You know, it was just an enjoyable race. I'll post it at the end of this after we are done talking about Supercross. So back here on the national stuff, where this setup, I'm using the same setup here, where it could use a little bit more work. If you don't like it, honestly, I love it. It works really well. It works with the way I play, like I mentioned. Kind of just hovers over those bumps as long as you don't do too much through them. I realize that braking's kind of an issue with this bike, and I'm overshooting that. That's just too much speed coming in. But I don't know. I just really love the way that this setup works. I'm going to go outside here, try to get this like triple jump right here under the inside or up there. I don't know. It's just a bunch of fun. I'm going to try to do this line right here to get a little Dugan shout out. And with the Supercross setup, I have the 80 wheel on, 110, 20 brake again. Once again, like I said, the 20 brake is just, I mean, you could do whatever you want. And then with the wheels and tires, you could do whatever. I just like the 1.24, like how light it is, and it works well with the suspension. Once again, the black will be my stuff and the red will be the default. So I have 26 suspension on there, only 10 clicks here, and then 5 preload, 7 preload, 10 clicks, 5 clicks, 274. Spring, and then I actually have it down to 12. Front sprocket, you can change that. That's just to hit like quads and stuff. And then swing arm length is at 4 instead of 3. Now this setup is probably the better one of the two, and more people will probably like it. But yeah, I've just really been enjoying this Honda on both Supercross and Motocross. You guys kind of get the gist of what the setup does well. Once again, it just plays to my strengths, and I know some of you guys always are talking about the way I play is maybe a little bit different than other people. So maybe if you want to take that into account and maybe try to make it your own and know what you like on your bikes, then maybe modify it a little bit. But I really like the suspension on this Supercross bike. It really does well. And then I really am enjoying the 110 back tire. I know it's probably not the most popular opinion at the moment. I know some people are running the 90 front wheel though, and the front tire, I should say, not wheel. I don't know, this Supercross setup I really have enjoyed. And let's go over a fun little race I had on club on that motocross setup. It was not all flowers and rainbows. It was a good start, good first lap, and then after that had our struggles. So I'll just let you guys watch that. I won't have any commentary. It'll just kind of be a raw race if you guys want to watch it and stick around. If not, I will remind you guys to go ahead and consider leaving a like, go down and subscribe, go watch any of the past content on the channel. I guarantee you will like it, and that'll be all for me. Thank you guys for watching, and enjoy the race. If you guys don't, then enjoy the rest of your day. See ya.